Okay po, share my screen. Nakikita po ang screen?
Opo.
Okay po. Super. So our topic for today is mark up, mark on, and mark down. Those are important terminologies sa ating pong business. Anong kung mapapansin nyo, puro mark. Ibig sabihin, marka, ibig sabihin presyo, pagpepresyo, okay? Pwedeng tumaas, yan, bumaba ang presyo o kung ano man po yung mga dapat gawin natin in terms of the selling price. Okay, so let's start first with the important words or terminologies na kailangan nating maunawaan. The first one is the cost price. When we talk about the cost price, ito yung kung ikaw ay isang negosyo, nagnenegosyo, ang cost price ay tinatawag nating puhunan. Magkano ang bili mo o puhunan mo sa isang bagay pag ibebenta mo ito? Example, kung ikaw ay nagtitinda ng alcohol, magkano ang kuha mo sa supplier mo ng alcohol? That is what we call cost price. Okay po, puhunan. Okay? Next, operating cost ay magkano naman ang nagastos mo aside from your puhunan doon sa mismong bagay na yon bago mo ibenta ito. Ano po yun? Maari po yung packaging, pamasahe nung kinuha mo yung bagay na yun, delivery fee. So yun yung tinatawag nating operating cost. Okay, bukod doon sa presyo mismo ng bagay na ibebenta mo, ang mga bagay na o mga karagdagang gastos, bago mo maibenta ang specific na bagay. Okay, maliwanag po 'yon. Maliwanag po ang cost price at saka operating cost.
Opo.
Okay, yan. Next, markup. Pag sinabi nating markup, ito naman po ang idinadagdag natin sa ating pong ibinebenta as profit. Okay po, markup ay tinatawag na other word for markup is our profit. Okay, from the cost price, magdadagdag tayo ng pinakatubo at iyon ang tinatawag nating markup. Okay? Yan. So, yung pinakatubo, that is the markup. Yung magpresyo niya, pag ibebenta mo na siya, nakasama na yung markup from your puhunan at yung operating cost, ang tawag naman po doon ay selling price. Ulitin ko. Yung selling price ay yung presyo ng pagbebenta mo ng iyong ibinebenta na kasama na doon yung cost price o puhunan mo, yung operating cost mo which is yung nagastos mo, karagdagang gastos, at yung tubo mo which is your markup. Please take note of that. Okay? Maliwanag po ang selling price.
Opo.
Ayan. Mga terminologies man. Ano naman yung mark-on? Yung mark-on naman, you have your selling price. You have your selling price, di ba? Kunyari, 10 piso. Ang bili mo sa face mask example is 40 pesos. Nakwenta mo, pag nadagdagan mo siya ng operating cost, ang lumalabas, ang nagastos mo, 45. Bago ibinenta mo siya ng 55 pesos, that is the selling price. Ano naman yung mark-on? Dahil sabi mo, in demand in demand yung face mask. So, kung may regular selling price ako, which is 55 pesos based sa computation ko, gusto ko pang magdagdag ng additional dahil in demand naman siya. Ibig sabihin, ito yung additional na tubo mo na pwede mong idagdag dahil in demand naman siya. Ang tawag po doon ay mark-on. At kapag nadagdagan na ng mark or karagdagan tubo ang isang ang isang binebenta, ang tawag naman po doon ay peak selling price. Peak selling price. So, from regular selling price, dinagdagan mo siya ng mark-on. So ang magiging sagot na po doon, ang lalabas na doon ay peak selling price. Okay po, peak selling price. Ngayon, ano naman yung markdown? Markdown ay ito yung presyo na ibinibigay mo as discount. Okay? Okay, ito yung kunyari, 'di ba sa mall ang hilig maglagay ng 50% discount. Ibig sabihin yung 50% na ibibigay mo as discount, yung kung magkano 'yon, yun ang markdown mo. At kung magkano ang babayaran nila after the discount, ang tawag po doon ay sale price. Okay? Magkano ang babayaran nila after the discount? Ang tawag po doon ay sale price. Okay po? Maliwanag po ang important words which dadaanan pa naman natin yan mamaya. Gusto ko lang maintindihan nyo yung mga important words na maaari nating daanan mamaya. Okay, let's start ng isa-isahin natin. Let's start with the markup. Okay, markup, it is the amount added to the cost price to determine the selling price. Sabi ko nga kanina, the selling price is the amount kung yung pinakapuhunan mo at ang markup ay yung tubo mo. It is also defined as the difference between the selling price and the cost price and sometimes referred as gross profit. Gross profit ay tubo in Tagalog. Okay? To compute for the markup, it is selling price minus the cost price. Selling price minus the cost price. So MU is equals to SC, where MU is the markup, S is the selling price, and C is equals to cost price. Let's have an example. Okay. Here, Josie buys a t-shirt with a cost of 175 pesos. If he sells the t-shirt at 245, how much is the markup? Okay? And what is the rate of markup based on the cost? Okay po. So, sabi natin, nabili ni Josie ang t-shirt sa halagang 175 at binenta na naman niya yung t-shirt ng 245. So, how much is the markup? Sabi natin, ang markup natin, the MU, is equal to the selling price minus the cost price, S minus C. So that is simply 245 minus 175. So magkano yung markup mo or tubo? Ang tawag natin, ang sagot natin, that's 245 minus 175. Para lang po makita natin, teka lang po, I'll try to, labas ako dito muna. Teka lang. 245 minus 75, compute natin.
70 po.
70. Okay po, 70. Para lang kita ng lahat, that is 70. Okay. That is 7. Yan. Okay. 70 pesos. So ang ating tubo ay 70 pesos. Labas lang ako madali ha. May kunin lang ako sa labas. Buksan ko ang calculator para magamit natin. Okay. Explore lang ako ng konti. Desktop. Para may magamit tayo. Wait lang po ha. Okay. Yan. Alis magamit natin yung calculator. So balik tayo dito. So sabi natin, ang ating pong markup. Okay. Share ko ulit ang screen ko. Sabi natin, ang markup natin ay 70. Na-compute na natin yon. The markup is 70 pesos. Ngayon, the next question is, what is the rate of markup based on the cost? Paano natin kung i-compute yung percentage or rate na markup based on cost? Ang sabi po dito, in order to compute for the rate of markup, it is simply rate of markup is equals to markup over cost price times 100. Markup times cost price divided by cost price times 100. So ang rate natin kanina, so pag compute natin to equals, ano ang ating pong markup? Magkano markup natin?
70 po.
70 pesos. 70 pesos over what is our cost price? Magkano ang puhunan?
175 po.
That's 175 times 100% or times 100. So that is simply our rate of markup. Okay, gamitin natin ang calculator. Yan. So ang sabi natin, it is 70 divided by 175 times 100. So our answer is 40%. Pag sinabi natin rate, sabi nga natin, pinag-aralan natin, rate can be expressed in decimal, fraction, or percentage. In this case, we'll be writing the rate into percent. So that is 40%. That is 70 over 175 times 100. That is 40%. Maliwanag po kung paano nakuha?
Opo.
Okay. So let's have another one. This one naman. Aling Maria would like to sell face masks. Purchase for 20 pesos each. If the operating cost is set at 25% of the cost and she will like to have a profit of 15% on the cost item, on the cost of each item, helping Aling Maria determine the selling price for each month. So, ang unang-una natin gagawin ay identify muna natin ang ating pong selling, ang ating cost. Magkano raw po ang ating pong cost price?
20 po.
Okay po. Ang cost price natin ay 20 pesos. Okay. The cost price is 20 pesos. Kaso, ang rate natin ang rate daw ng operating cost natin ay 25%. Okay? At gusto niya magka-mark up siya or magkaroon siya ng profit na 15%. So, magkano raw ang selling price? That's the question. That's the question na kailangan nating alamin. Ngayon, based ang profit natin ay naka-base sa cost of item. So, ang una nating alamin, magkano muna ang operating cost? Magkano ba ang operating cost natin? Sabi, ang operating cost daw ay 25% of 20. That's correct. So that is simply 20 times 25%. 20 times 25%. So that is 20 times 0.25. Magkano yun? 20 times 0.25. Clear natin to. 20 times 0.25. The answer is 5 pesos. Ibig sabihin, ang cost price natin, ang operating cost natin ay 5 pesos. Okay. May 5 pesos na tayong operating cost. Ngayon, in the same time, kailangan natin malaman ang markup natin. The markup is 15%. The markup is 15%. So, based on cost, on the cost of the item. So, ibig sabihin, markup ang markup natin is equals to 20% times 15%. What is 15% of 20? What is 15% of 20? Anyone? What is 15% of 20? So 20 times 0.15 is 3 pesos. So 3 pesos ang ating pong markup. Okay? So para makita natin ang ating pong selling price, ang selling price natin, which is the regular selling price, that is cost plus operating cost plus your markup. So magkano ngayon ang selling price niya? How much is the selling price? Magkano ibebenta ang face mask? 20 pesos ang iyong puhunan. Gumastos ka ng operating cost na 5 piso at gusto mong tumubo ng 3 piso, magkano mo ibebenta ang face mask?
28.
That is 28 pesos. So yeah, add lang namin yan. So the final answer is 28 pesos. Okay po. Clear po tayo. Again, the operating cost ay additional cost or additional na babayaran aside from the puhunan. Okay? Gumastos, nakita niya na yung presyo, the operating cost in reference with the original cost of the item ay 25%. So ibig sabihin 5 pesos 'yon. Okay? Cost price. So that's 28%. Clear po tayo sa markup. Any question about the markup?
Wala po. Wala na po.
Clear po tayo. Okay. Kung clear tayo, we can go now to what we call mark-on. Okay? So kapag sinabi naman nating mark-on, ito, sabi ko nga po kanina, is additional profit. Kung gusto mo lang magdagdag pa, aside from the regular price na pagbebenta mo, nakita mo na kaya mo pa naman siyang ibenta ng mas mataas. So ang mark-on ay karagdagang tubo at ang peak selling price ay ang presyo ng nadagdagan na tubo. Okay? So mark-on is the difference between the peak selling price and the regular selling price. To compute for the mark-on, that is peak selling price minus the regular selling price. So that is MO equals PS minus S, which is MO is our mark-on, PS is our peak selling price, and our S is the regular selling price. Let's have an example. Okay, so I have here the regular price of a 500 ml bottle of alcohol in a certain store is 65 pesos. Due to pandemic, there is a higher demand for alcohol. The store owner then decided to change the price into 92.50 pesos. Diba? Ang regular selling price niya ay 65. Dahil nakita niya na mataas ang demand, imbes na ibenta niya ng 65, ginawa niyang 92.50. The question, how much is the mark-on and what is the rate on mark-on? Let's find out first the mark-on. So, the mark-on, sabi nga natin, the mark-on is the peak selling price minus the selling price, the regular selling price. What is our peak selling price? Magkano niya binenta ng mas mataas?
92.50 pesos.
Correct. It's 92.50 pesos. And magkano lang yung regular price?
65 po.
That's 65. So magkano ang additional na tubo niya? Magkano yung additional na tubo niya? How much is our mark on?
27.5 po.
Okay po. That's 27 pesos and 50 centavos. 27.50 or 27.5. So that is our mark on. Imbes na sa regular price niya ibinenta, nagdagdag siya ng additional 27.50 na kaya binenta niya ng 92.50 na tinatawag nating peak selling price. Okay po? Ngayon, yung 27.50, ilang percent yon ng mark on? What is the rate of mark on? Paano natin kukumputin ang rate ng mark on? The rate of mark on can be computed simply by the mark on over the selling price or the regular selling price times 100. Mark on over the selling price times 100. So let's compute for that. So magkano ang mark on natin?
27.50.
That's 27.50. At magkano ang regular price natin?
65.
65. So ilang percent ang dinagdag ng seller to have our peak selling price? Magkano yung rate of mark on natin? So that is 27.5. Clear natin to. 27.5 divided by 65 times 100. Doon tayo sa 2 decimal places. Okay? So that is 42.31% to be exact. Okay? That is 42.31% ang mark-on rate natin. Clear nga natin ulit tayo para sure tayo. That's 27.50 divided by 65 is our regular selling price. So that's times 100. So that is 42.31%. Clear po tayo dyan? Clear po? Question?
Opo. Wala po.
Okay. Wala po. Okay. So let's clear this up. Okay. Annotation, be clear ko lang. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay. How about this one? Manang Biday observed that there is an undersupply of fish on the market. Diba sabi natin, pag bumababa ang supply mo, mamahal ang mga bagay-bagay. Okay? Manang Biday observed that there was an undersupply of fish on the market. So the market goers preferred to buy dressed chicken. She then decided to increase the price of the dressed chicken by 50% of the regular selling price per kilo. Okay? If the cost of the dressed chicken per kilo is 100 to 50%, with a 20% markup, what is the peak selling price? Okay? Yan. So ngayon, ano yung bigay sa atin dito? We have the 15%. Ano raw yung 15%? Ano yung 15%? Anyone who would like to answer me? Ano yung 15%? Kailangan natin ma-analyze to. Ano yung tinatawag natin ditong 15%? Dahil percent siya, isa siyang rate. Rate of ano siya? Anyone? So, ano yung 15%? Rate of mark-on ba siya o rate of mark-up ba siya? Dalawa pa lang naman papag-aralan natin. Mark-on and mark-up. Ano yung 15%? We decided to increase the price of the dressed chicken by 15% of the regular selling price. So ano yung 15%? Rate of
mark-on.
correct. That's the rate of mark-on. That's the rate of mark-on. What is 150? 150 is the cost price. That's correct. How about the 20%? What is the 20%?
Mark-up po.
That's the markup, the rate of markup. Ngayon. So, ibig sabihin, bago natin ma-identify kung what is the peak selling price, kailangan muna nating malaman ang regular price. So, ang una natin alamin is our S or the regular selling price. Ang regular selling price nga natin ay kapag yung ating cost ay dinagdagan natin ng markup. Okay, di ba? Ang regular selling price natin ay kapag dinagdagan natin ang ating cost ng ating markup. But we have to compute first magkano yung markup natin. So, markup daw ay 20% of the cost. Diba? So, magkano ang 20% ng ating cost price, which is 150. What is the 150 times 20%? What is 150 times 20%? May calculator kayo dyan. Kaya naman na mag-compute. What is
30 po.
That's 30 pesos. Correct. That's 30 pesos. So, ang ibig sabihin, ang mark-on natin, ang markup natin is 30%, 30 pesos. So, idadagdag natin siya sa cost price. Ang cost price natin is 150 plus 30. So, ang benta na natin ngayon, kasi wala namang sinabing operating cost. So, walang operating cost dito. So, ang dinadagdag na lang natin para makuha natin ang selling price is the cost price at saka ang markup. So, our markup, our regular selling price is 180 na ngayon. Kung regular niyang ibebenta ang manok niya, dapat 180%, 180 pesos. Kaso, nag-decide nga siya na dagdagan ang tubo niya by 15%. By 15%. Yun yung mark-on natin. So kung mark-on natin, kailangan natin malaman ang magkano ang mark-on simply by multiplying our selling price times our mark-on percent. So our selling price now is 180. 180. So 180 times our mark-on, which is 15%. What is 15% of 180?
27 po.
That is 27 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, yan yung karagdagang idadagdag natin na tubo. So, that's 180 times 0.15, that's 27. So, yan ang idadagdag natin sa regular price para makuha natin yung peak selling price. Peak selling price is selling price plus our mark-on. So, that is 180 plus 27. So magkano na ngayon niya ibebenta ang manok?
207 po.
Oh. So ang kilo ngayon ng manok ay 270 pesos under its peak selling price. That's 207. Okay? So anong ginawa natin? From the cost price, inalam muna natin ang regular selling price by identifying its markup. Nung nalaman natin na ang markup na ay 30 pesos from the cost price of 150, so nalaman natin na ang regular selling price niya is 180. Kung ibebenta ng normal ang chicken na may tutubuin ka na, ang tawag doon ay regular selling price, ang presyo niya ay 180. Kaso, nakita nga niya na may demand ngayon sa chicken. So sabi niya, sige, tataas ko. Dahil mataas ang demand ng chicken, dadagdagan ko para mas kumita pa ako ng 15%. So from the regular selling price, hinanap natin ng 15% ng regular selling price, which is 27. Yung 27 pesos na yun ay idadagdag natin sa regular price para makuha natin yung peak selling price, which is 207. Apo? Question. Question.
Wala po.
Wala po. Okay. So, clear na po tayo doon ha. Maliwanag po ang markup. The markup ay simpleng tubo. Okay? The mark-on ay karagdagang tubo. Okay? Na nanggagaling sa parte siya ng selling price na kinuha natin. Okay? Last one is what we call the markdown. Sabi natin, ito naman, kung ang mark up ay pataas ng presyo at ang mark on ay mas mataas na presyo, ang markdown naman ay pababa ang presyo. Okay? Pababa ang presyo. It is the difference between the selling price at ang sale price. Okay? Selling price minus sale price. To compute for the markdown or magkano ba ang discount makukuha natin, okay? Ipagmaminus natin yung selling price kung magkano mo siya ibebenta at yung sale price. Okay? Yung sale price niya. So that our MD is marked down, S is the regular price, and SP is the sale price. So let's compute for the markdown. Okay? So let's have an example. Yeah. Miguel was able to buy a smart cell phone, regularly priced at 9,990 pesos for only 7,492.50. Okay. Sabi niya, was able to, yung regular daw na presyo ng cellphone ay 9,990. Kaso si Miguel, nabili raw niya yung cellphone na yon sa halagang 7,492.50. Ibig sabihin, naka-discount siya. Magkano ang discount or ang tinatawag nating markdown? Okay? Magkano ang na-discount ni Miguel? So sabi natin, our markdown is simply our regular, mali yung aking sulat, which is the selling price, okay, our selling price minus our sale price. Okay? Regular selling price minus the sale price. Magkano ang regular niya na price? Magkano ang regular price niya?
9,990 po.
9,990 ang original price niya o the sale price. Regular selling price niya. Magkano niya nabenta? Nabili pala, sorry. Magkano niya nabili? 7,492.50. Magkano ang na-discount niya or our markdown? $990 minus 7,492.50. Ibig sabihin, nakatipid siya ng magkano natipid niya?
2,497.50 po.
Correct. For 2,497.50 pesos. Yan ang kanyang na-discount. Okay? So, that is our markdown. Gaano kalaki yung markdown na yan? Kung yan ay ilalagay ng tindera sa kanyang store, magkano kaya ang ilalagay niyang sale? Okay, that is what we call the rate of markdown. Magkano yung sale ng cellphone na yon? So ang gagawin natin, the rate of sale, MD percent niya, markdown percent niya, is our sale price over the regular, ba't ko ito muna ito, erase ko to. Okay. Paano kino-compute siya? Yan. So, that is the MD markdown over the regular selling price. Okay? Times 100. So, markdown over the regular selling price times 100. So, ang ating pong markdown, sabi nga natin nung kinompute natin, ay 2,497.50 divided by the original price, which is 9,990 times 100. So magkano kaya ang sale na ilalagay ng tindahan sa kanyang magkano raw po? Magkano po?
25.
25. Let's check. 2,497.50 divided by 9,990 times 100. That's 25%. So, ibig sabihin, ang kanyang tindahan ay naka-sale ng 25%. Per on sale, 25%. Okay po. Clear po tayo dyan? Question? Okay.
Wala po.
Wala po. Let's have another problem. Okay. Last problem na natin to. Okay. A stall owner paid 20,000 for a flat television. Expenses are 20% of the selling price, while the required profit was 17% of the selling price. During the inventory sale, the TV was down by 25%. By 25%. So magkano yung selling price na niya? The owner paid 20,000 for the flat television. Expenses are 20% of the selling price, and the required profit is 17% of the selling price. During the inventory sale, the TV was marked down by 25%. Okay. Yan, ano muna ang 20,000?
Cost po.
That's the cost. Very good. Ano yung 20%? Ano yung 20%? May kinalaman siya sa?
Selling price po.
Hindi. Expenses are 20%. Ano yung expenses? Anong tawag natin sa expenses? Expenses, ginastos, karagdagang gastos,
Operating cost po.
operating costs. So 20% ay operating costs. Operating cost daw yon. While the profit is 17%. Ano yung 17%? Siya yung profit daw. Ang profit daw ay 17%. Ano yon? Mark? Mark, ano yon? Profit. Tubo.
Markup po.
Mark up. That's correct. Eh ngayon, 25% ay markdown. So ano nangyari nun? So may cost tayo ng 20%, 20,000. Kaso, kailangan natin siyang hanapin ang regular price muna. Pero tandaan natin, gumastos tayo ng 20%. Gumastos din tayo, kailangan din may tubo siya ng 17%. Pag nalaman natin ang regular price, saka natin hahanapin ang markdown. So, hanapin muna natin ang selling price. So, since our 20,000 is our cost, sabi nyo nga, cost. Magkano kaya ang ating operating cost? But how much is our OC? Anyone? How much is our OC? Anong gagawin natin para mahanap ang OC o operating cost? 20% daw siya. Saan ko ita-times yung 20%?
20,000 times 20% po.
Correct. 20,000 times 20%. So magkano yung operating cost natin? How much is our operating cost? How much is our operating cost?
4,000 po.
That's 4,000. That's correct. So ang operating cost natin ay 4,000. Ay gusto natin may tubo tayo na 17%. That is what we call the markup. The markup. So that is 20,000 times 17%. So how much is our profit or markup?
3,400 po.
That's 3,400. Ngayon, magkano yung regular selling price niya? Magkano yung regular selling price niya? Magkano yung kung walang discount, magkano ko ipagbebenta ang television na yun? Kung wala pang discount,
7,400.
7,400? Selling price, selling price. May nakalimutan tayo. Selling price, magkano natin ibebenta? Ang gastos daw sa PB ay 4,000. Karagdagang gastos. Ang gusto mong tubo ay 3,400. So magkano yung TV?
26,400 po.
26? 26,000? It's
27,400.
27,000. That's 4,000 plus 3,000. That is 7,400. 7,400 plus 20, it's 27,500. So yung binigay ni nung una na 7,400, yun lang idadagdag mo sa cost price. Tama yung idea ni Yuri, if I am not mistaken, kasi siya lang naman narinig kong lalaki. Kinulang na ng 1,000. Okay, so that's 27,400 is our regular selling price. Kaso after the regular selling price, sinil nila. Sinil nila ng 25%. Magkano yung sale price natin ngayon? The sale price is regular selling price times our rate of markdown. So, ibig sabihin, that is 27,400. This is markdown pala muna tayo. Markdown muna tayo. Magkano yung markdown? Hanapin muna natin magkano magiging discount bago ganahan natin presyo kung magkano ibebenta. Markdown is 27,400 times 25%. So magkano yung magiging discount? Magkano yung magiging discount natin? Magkano yung discount? Naka-sale siya ng 25%.
850 po.
2,000? Hindi
6,850 po.
Okay, 6,850. 6,850 is our discount or our markdown. Okay, that's 27,400 times 25%. Ngayon, magkano ngayon yung sale price? Magkano ngayon yung sale price? Magkano ko ibebenta na yung TV matapos mong ma-discountan? Magkano mo na ibebenta ang TV matapos mong discountan? Anyone? Magkano mo na?
500.
20,000?
550 po.
20,550.
Very good. That's 20,550. That is simply 27,400 minus 6,850. Now, our sale price will be 20,550. So, ito na yung sale price natin. So, mabebenta mo yung TV ng 20,550. Technically, susumahin natin from the original cost of the flat TV, may 550. Kaso nga lang, meron mga dinagdag 4,000 yung gastos. So, sa palugi niya, ibinebenta. Technically. Okay? Kasi yung puhunan niya, magkano yung puhunan niya talaga? That's 20,000 plus yung ginastos niya, 24,000. Diba? Pero mabebenta lang niya yun ng 20,550. Okay, so sa palugi na siya. So maaring sale nga. Maaring sale nga. Kaya palugi na niya ibinebenta. Okay? Hope clear po yung tatlo which is the mark-up, mark-on, and mark-down. Mark-up ay tubo. Mark-on ay karagdagang tubo. At mark-down ay sale na tinatawag natin. Yung magkano yung magdi-discount mo kapag binili mo to na mas mababang halaga. Okay? So, hoping na maliwanag po yon. So, ano po yung gagawin natin? So, lahat naman po ay nabigyan yata ng ating pong week 5 and 6 na module. So, ang gagawin po natin ay ito. So, on page 9-10 of the week 5, activity 1, ABC, and activity 2, which is activity 2. Okay po, with computation. You don't have to copy, computation, and answer lang. Okay? Yung basic computation, hindi naman kailangan maging sobrang detalye. Ang kailangan ko lang, saan mo kinuha, then answer. Yung parang hindi mo naman kailangan, pati yung pagko-compute mo, isusulat mo. Kunyari, 20,000 times 20%, then the answer is ganito. Okay na yun. Kung kinompute mo siya sa calculator, at least nakita ko, saan mo kinuha yung sagot mo. Okay? So, activity 1, A, B, C. I think sa activity 2 lang po. Sa activity 2 lang ako magre-require ng computation. Activity 1 ay kahit hindi na. Okay? If I am not mistaken. Check na natin. Okay. Activity 1. Yan. So yung activity 1, letter A, B and C, tama, hindi na ako magre-require ng competition kasi naka-table naman siya. So sagot na lang. Then the activity 2, dito na lang ako magre-require ng konting computation for A, B, C, D. Bago nyo masagot yung 7 at 8. Okay, mga numbers na yan. Kung wala namang computation, doon sa number na yon, okay lang. Pero kunyari, may hinahanap na kailangan i-compute, ipakita ko ang computation. Okay? Pero sa activity 1, no need for computation. Yeah. So, thank you very much for attending. Paliwanag ko lang ha. Okay, stop ko muna to.